I'm Linda Stebbins Jensen, and I'm Executive Director of Winter Lodge. And I've been Winter Lodge's Executive Director for 37 years now. So Winter Lodge is an outdoor ice skating rink in Palo Alto. We're the first and only outdoor ice rink in California that's not up in the Sierras or up in the high elevation. And we've been here since 1956. Our mission statement is to provide quality recreational programs for the community. We are mainly focused on ice skating and our ice skating school, which has over 1,100 kids a week coming through in our classes.
So there's 3 synchro teams: snowflakes, ice crystals, and icettes.
Ranging from usually about middle school, sometimes 5th grade, all the way till senior in high school.
So the community at Winter Lodge is really a fun, close-knit group. Every year we add more people to our Winter Lodge staff family, and they come back and they bring their own kids or grandkids. The college kids are coming back to work during winter and spring break, and it's just like this revolving family that just kind of keeps growing.
So I grew up skating here, and so did my mom. So I started skating here when I was 3, and then I started working here in high school. I would describe it as a cozy, community-based environment. You walk in and you see the fire, and you're immediately welcomed in by whatever seasonal decorations we have. Depending on what time of day you come, you'd either see freestyle skaters practicing and laughing together and having a lot of community and close friendship, or you would see a public session where families and friends and people are all skating around together.
It's the smell, the sounds, all of it together. The people you see, everyone says hi when you walk in. Maybe at the beginning of the year we don't know every single kid, but by the second session everybody knows everybody. If I don't know them, then Jenna will know them, Linda will know them.
Instead of being a little fish in a big pond type of thing, like everyone kind of knows each other.
I think being on the teams also was a huge aspect as well, because there was an element of community. We were working together, whether it was on the team or helping each other with jumps or spins during a freestyle session, or even helping each other with homework, anything and everything. It just, I think community is its real strength.
Keeping them, we encourage a lot of team bonding events, so we'll say, come skating together, go see a movie together, but that's not part of a practice. Because of the type of facility we are, we're recreational and performance-based as far as our shows. Getting them to connect is probably the most important. They skate so much better when they all connect.
What makes Winter Lodge so unique is we're the only purely recreational ice rink in the entire country. So all of the other rinks have some sort of focus on competition, where a skater will be trying to be better than another skater, or a team will be trying to beat another team. So we don't do any of that. All of our skaters just skate to be their very best, to learn every year to be better, to improve their skills at their own level.
So the girls that I grew up skating with, I still am super close friends with them, and we never really had skating come between us because we weren't competing against each other.
I think it's something that they're able to do that doesn't have quite the same pressure. There is still pressure because you are trying to move up in levels, and there's pressure to practice. You have to put that pressure on yourself to come and work on those elements and keep going. But there isn't the unnecessary pressure of competing against someone else. So, I think a lot of the skaters we have here have school pressures. They might play another sport, which is competitive, because it's pretty unique in this area, especially to have a non-competitive sport.
We're this special little place in the middle of Silicon Valley, one of the most competitive places in the world, yet we're saying we're coming here because it's fun, and we're hanging out here because it's fun, and we stay here because it's fun.
There's a really important element of performing arts sports in general where you don't have that aspect of competition, because you can really appreciate the sport for what it is and for what makes it fun and exciting and creative without so much external pressure.
Yeah, so the spring show, it happens at the end of April every year, and all season long the students are getting ready for the show, they're learning new skills, and then for the last couple months of the season they're actually practicing their routine, whether they're doing a solo, a small group, or a large group number. They're working on those numbers to perfect them, so by the end of April we're ready.
Since I was a little kid, I was on the teams all the way through. I don't think there was anything more fun than performing in the show.
Just being on the ice and seeing all the people and just what you've been working hard for and bringing all your friends in and family to come see you, it's just a really exciting time.
I think the show is amazing. It's magical. It's just a one-of-a-kind event.
Putting the show together, it's probably a week or two long as far as the physical labor that goes into it, but thinking about it starts an entire year ahead of time.
The build-up, the practicing, it's kind of like looking forward to Christmas. The build-up, and then it happens, and it's just the most fun day.
My first show, I was a carrot. We skated to Charlotte Diamond. I wore an orange leotard, orange tights, and a green headband with a little like sprout coming out of the top of it. I think my favorite show was probably 2018, and that was the one where we had The Greatest Showman.
This year's theme is on the small screen, so TV. The set's gonna look like a giant TV, which is kind of cool. The kids will skate in and out of that. Let's see, what's my favorite costume? Oh, there's one of the numbers is to Bewitched and Wizards of Waverly Place.
I think there's so much joy that's kind of even hard to describe when you're actually performing.
Everyone's just sort of working together to get excited to get out there and perform.
That's D.W. Bear, so the bear is named after Duncan Williams, the founder of Winter Lodge. And the bear is Winter Lodge mascot, which from day one, that's always been mascot. Bear skates in the show, yeah. Winter Lodge has a lot of those funny little traditions that started so long ago, half the time we don't know why we do them anymore, but we still do them because it's just part of Winter Lodge. The bear does usually like a 1-minute little solo in the show, and that's always fun to watch and see.
Like our adult team, they always eat Doritos before they go on the ice. It's just one of their things. The icettes do little chants behind the curtain that no one can hear, like amping each other up.
There's a lot of stuff. I think because it's been around for so long that those old traditions are what keep that cozy, home-like feeling. We always call it, the Winter Lodge way.